Good day, everyone. Hi, I am Jessamine D. Tomindo. Together with Junjun Orao, in this video, we will be presenting the pairwise activity.
Hello, everyone. Hi Sam. Good morning. As a free service teacher, I wanted to know your thoughts about these questions. So, what are some examples of authentic assessment tools for the affective domain?
Well, as a pre-service teacher, I have gleaned on the video and the modules that have provided to us self-reflection, self-reflection journals, feelings check-ins, scenario-based role plays, peer feedback and self-assessment, community service or volunteer projects, narrative assessment, cultural relevance activities, digital surveys and skills, family engagement, and creativity projects are examples of assessment tools for affective domain.
Wow, it sounds great. Thank you. And next, why it is essential to distinguish between quantitative and qualitative data when interpreting performance assessment in the affective domain.
Distinguishing qualitative and quantitative data is essential when interpreting performance assessment in this affective domain in order to provide a right and accurate method to assess their performance. Hence, quantitative data refers to data that can be expressed in numbers or quantities. In the context of affective domain, in this may include scores, ratings, or measurements. It provided standardized and systematic approach to assessment, making it easier to identify patterns, trends, and areas of improvement. On the other hand, quantitative focuses on provides deeper understanding of individuals' thoughts, feelings, and behavior. It allows for in-depth exploration, capturing unique insights and uncovering underlying themes or issues. Distinguishing between quantitative and qualitative data, educators and assessors can gain more comprehensive and nuanced understanding of performance in the affective domain. Quantitative provides with objective measures and allows for general comparisons, while qualitative data offers subjective and contextual information that help us understand the human factors
Wow.
involved. Therefore, recognizing that quantitative
Wow,
and
it's so
qualitative
great.
can enhance the validity and reliability of our assessments, leading to more informed and accurate interpretations of individuals' affective assessment.
Wow, it sounds interesting. So, how would you compare from different sources such as self-assessment, peer assessment, and teacher observation to identify patterns and trends in effective development?
Um, by evaluating them and consider the context in each assessment, it is important to look for patterns and trends, look for consistencies or discrepancies in the feedback provided by each sources. To effectively compare and identify patterns and trends in affective development using these sources, it is beneficial to employ a multiple method approach. By triangulating information from multiple sources of assessment, you can gain a more comprehensive understanding of affective development and identify common themes or areas of focus.
It sounds great. Wow. And what steps would you take to identify areas of strength and growth in students' affective competences based on assessment data?
Well, number one, review the assessment data. Number two, identify patterns and trends. Number three, cross-reference with learning objectives. Number four,
Wow, it's so
prioritize
great.
areas for improvement. 5. Set goals and targets. 6. Develop strategies and interventions. 7. Monitor progress and adjust interventions. 8. Provide regular feedback. By following these steps, you can effectively utilize assessment data to identify strengths and areas for growth in students' emotional skills and implement focused strategies to aid their progress.
How can the interpretation of performance data in the affective domain be used to inform instructional adjustments and support students' affective
Um,
development?
it allows teachers to gain valuable insights into their performance and identify areas for improvement by evaluating students' strengths and weaknesses through analyzing their performance. Assessment data will help efficiently monitor progress, assess the effectiveness of teaching, and provide guidance for instructional adaptation, recognize areas for improvement, and tailor instruction to enhance learner performance and promote effective learning.
Wow, it's so nice, no? Wow. What strategies would you recommend for setting smart goals with students to guide their improvement in the affective domain based on assessment data?
Well, I would suggest to number one, assess current state. Number two, engage student in the goal setting process. Number three, make goals specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time bound. Number four, provide support and resources regularly. Number five, monitor progress. Six, provide feedback. And seven, reflect and revise. By applying these strategies and tailoring them to each student's unique needs, you can effectively guide students in setting smart goals in the affective domain and support their improvement based on the assessment data.
So, wow. After hearing your answers, no, I was so overwhelmed how you will be able to have that strategies in your mind, no? Also have that knowledge on how you will be able to apply authentic assessment on how you are going to evaluate the improvement and development of your students. Wow. Congrats.
So, after I have answered your questions, I do have also queries to ask to you. That as a pre-service teacher, as your classmate, and as your friend in this field, I wanted to know about what are some examples of effective targets integral to authentic assessment in the affective domain.
So, to answer that question, Sang, no, as a pre-service teacher, so examples of affective targets integral to authentic assessment in the affective domain include attitudes, interest, motivation, values, self-concept, locus of control, self-efficacy, anxiety, creativity, and epistemological beliefs, and it is based on the which is provided by the information.
Okay, that is cordially noted, June. So, how do affective targets like attitudes, interests, motivation, values, and self concept relate to the concept of authentic assessment in education?
And yeah, so effective targets like attitude, interest, motivation, values, and self-concept, no, are closely related to the concept of authentic assessment in education because authentic assessment methods aim to capture students' emotional and attitudinal responses to their learning experiences. So these methods provide insights into shifts in their attitudes, interests, and motivation, helping educators no tailor instruction to students' emotional and attitudinal needs.
What ways can authentic assessment methods be used to assess effective targets such as locus of control, self efficacy, and anxiety?
And yeah, no, authentic assessment methods can be used to assess effective targets such as a locus of control, or I mean focus of control, self-efficacy, and anxiety by employing techniques like self-reflection and journals, observations, and scenario-based assessments. Self-reflection and journals allow students to express their sense of control and self-efficacy, while scenario-based assessment can be reveal anxiety levels in response to specific situations.
Yes, indeed, that must be considered to assess effective targets, right? Thanks. Then, how can the selection and development of appropriate effective assessment methods be influenced by factors like learning objectives, learner age, and cultural activity?
No, so if we talk about the selection and development of appropriate effective assessment, no, uh, methods are influenced by factors like learning objectives, learner age, and cultural sensitivity. Learning objectives guide the alignment of assessment methods, which is learner age determines the age appropriateness of methods, and cultural sensitivity ensures that assessments are relevant to the cultural backgrounds of students, and it always reflects the
Oh,
influence
right.
of key
That must be
factors on
valid.
assessment methods.
Hmm, okay. So, why are emotional intelligence assessments, collaboration and teamwork assessments, and
So,
creativity and
to answer that question,
innovation
Sam, no,
assessment
if
crucial in evaluating a student's holistic development?
so based on that, emotional intelligence no assessments, collaboration and teamwork assessments, and creativity and innovation assessments are crucial in evaluating a student's holistic development because they measure skills and competencies necessary for success in the 21st century. Emotional intelligence supports social and emotional well being. Collaboration and teamwork are essential for the modern workplace, and creativity and innovation drive for problem solving and adaptability, which is evaluates the importance of specific assessments for holistic development.
Yeah, you're right. Now I know why these are crucial in evaluating students' holistic development. So, lastly, I wanted to ask what strategies would you recommend for educators to assess a student's resilience and adaptability effectively in the context of 21st century skills development?
So for to access a student's resilience and adaptability effectively in the context
Oh,
of 21st century skills development, educators can recommend strategies such as scenario-based assessments that simulate challenging situations and measure how students respond, emphasizing their ability to adapt and bounce back from setbacks, and it always in the purpose of strategy for assessing
right.
resilience
That
and
must be
adaptability.
valid
So I think that's all. Thank you so much,
to the
Sam.
students in the 21st century, right? So, yeah, that's all. Thank you so much, June. I have gleaned a lot from your thoughts and ideas as a pre service teacher. For us, future educators, we could apply this and to be equipped and ready enough as for our students to develop such skills, knowledge. So, I think that's all. Thanks.